Before we get into today's video, I just wanted you to know that I now have Halloween merch. I worked with my friend Danica to create this design and I am in love. First of all, I'm blown away by Danica. The fact that she was able to take like a very basic thought that popped into my head and turn it into this adorable design speaks to her creative abilities. So I am going to put her Instagram right here. You can go and follow her over there and see all of her other artwork. She's incredibly talented and she's also just lovely to boot. So please go and visit her and tell her I said hi. But if you like this design, my Teespring shop is linked in my description box down below, and you can find it on t-shirts, on mugs, on dog hoodies, on stickers. Like, there's a wide variety of items that you can find in there at various different price points. With the clothing, I did try to choose the most size inclusive options, so I've done what I can given Teespring's restrictions, but I hope that there is something for everybody in there. Again, the link is down below, but now let's get on to today's video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, then welcome. I would love it if you would consider subscribing. Today we're going to be talking about something that I don't tend to feature an awful lot on my channel, but here we are. We're going to be talking about nails today, and in specific we are talking about the brand Snocca nails. Snocca reached out to me, asked if they could send me some items. There were no strings attached, no requirements, but I've been so impressed. Yes, I'm not burying the lead here. I've been so impressed that I wanted to give them a dedicated video on my channel because I think you're going to love them too. So let's talk a little bit about what Snocca nails are. We'll get into a demonstration, all that kind of thing, and I'll give you my thoughts on the products that I have tried so far. So Snocca are reusable press-on nails. They are vegan and cruelty-free, and I'm just going to read to you the information that is on the box. It says that they are non-damaging and non-toxic. They're chip-proof and smudge-proof, and vegan and cruelty-free, as I said. The nails are made of ABS plastic, and the adhesive tab that comes with them is made of polyacrylic acid. That means nothing to me, but maybe it means something to you. Also, I think it's really cute that on the side of the packaging, which in and of itself is adorable, there, with like the little paint drips and whatnot, I just think that's really cute. But on the side it says, "She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future." I think that's just like a nice little messaging to put on their unit packaging. So once you open it up, you get a nail kit, and in here there are 30 or 42, I guess it depends on the design of the nails. So 30 or 42 nails, a prep sponge, adhesive tabs, a manicure stick, and a file. And here is what the inside packaging looks like. I suspect that they are rebranding from the name Snow because this naming over here on the outer packaging, Snocca, is a sticker over top of Snow. So I think that's probably why this interior packaging says that. But here you can see the design of this set of nails at any rate. And I'll show you the nails that I have and the nails that I'm going to be giving away. So you lift it up, and it's very secure packaging, so it doesn't fly open very easily. And this is actually a little bit trickier to get down than one might think. So there. So they're just sitting loosely on top. We're going to have problems with focusing because of the glare here. So there's just a few selected ones up here. When we lift that up, inside there are more nails down here. You see that little file sitting in here. Well, that's the little sponge, sorry. You see the little sponge sitting in there. There's a little tiny little nugget of a file underneath it. Lift the little plastic insert out, and then you have just a little wee orange stick, and then your adhesive tabs over here. Now, if you choose not to use the adhesive tabs, you don't need to. You can just apply them directly with nail glue. Now, when I received these, I took a look at these little tabs, and I was very skeptical because I have tried other nails in the past where they do come with the little tabs. and I don't tend to like them very much. I find that the tabs are too thick, and so the nail sticks up a little bit. Stuff gets stuck between where the artificial nail and my own nail is. I don't find that they're very secure. The last set that I used like that was from Kiss/Impress. I'm not sure if Impress is just a line of Kiss nails. I can't figure that out. But at any rate, that was the last set that I used, and 2 of them popped off immediately, like within, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes, and then I had to use glue to get them back into place. With these ones, the tabs are very thin. Like, they're not much thicker than the actual little piece of adhesive, like the little piece of plastic that they're adhered to. And so I thought, you know what, why don't we try them? Because that's sort of the selling point of these nails, is that they're meant to be reusable. And I will say, I have worn a pair already, so you may have seen in my fairly recent videos this set right here. So I was rocking these for quite some time, and I did take them off without any incident, without any issues. My nails weren't damaged underneath. There's a little video of me removing some of them so you can kind of see what the process is. The glue just sort of rolled off of the back of the nails, and I could completely reuse these again without any issue. So I think that's really great because you get obviously more bang for your buck if you're able to reuse them. And with these ones as well, you can see the little jeweling details here. They're still on, nothing popped off. I will say these ones did have like an accent nail with little stones, like little crystal looking stones glued to them. The stones did break over the course of the week that I wore it. I wouldn't reuse those ones, but the rest of them remained completely undamaged. There's no chipping, there's no cracks in them, there's no real wear that you can see, and I think that's fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've already gone through these nails that are in here in the little insert, and I've picked out my size just that I don't have to do that on camera. I don't know that you're gonna be able to see it, but there is a little number indicator on the back, so it helps so that you can figure out like what your size of nail is, and then you can look for the other number 1 in this case, and then you have your pair for your 2 thumbs or 2 pointer fingers or whatever. Since I've picked the right sizes out, I'm going to go ahead and apply them, and then I'm going to talk to you about pricing, styles, all that kind of good stuff. So here are the little adhesives that come with the set. What I have found to be easier than trying to apply this to the nail and then put the nail on my actual thumbnail is just apply the tab directly to my nail. And I'm going to go ahead and do that for all of them, because what I learned is that if I do it individually and then end up with like 9 nails on, trying to get this little tab off of the last lone survivor is very difficult. So I'm just going to put all the tabs on first, then we're going to take them all off and glue the nails on. It's going to be okay. It's going to work out. All right, so no time has passed for you. However, about 2.5-ish minutes have passed for me just to get all the little tabs on. So then the next step obviously is to peel the 1 layer off so that they're sticky on both sides, so we can go ahead and attach the actual nails. Now, I do find that there is like a little bit of resistance to them in doing this. So you just peel it off. And there's one ready to go. What I'm learning is that going from the bottom, so despite the fact that there's this little like what you would think would be the tab that you would just pull from here, going from the bottom is so much easier. So now it's time to glue the nails on. So you just take the nail, line it up. I mean, I feel like everybody's probably done press-on nails at some point. Just line it up with the cuticle, and then just press it firmly in place. Repeat 9 more times. And there we have it. That took about 30-45 seconds to press all those into place. And they're so pretty. They are nice and thin as well. I probably should have shown you the nails prior to gluing them on, but you can see they're very, very thin. So they actually feel like real nails. Because one of my biggest complaints when I wear fake nails, like I enjoy wearing them, I love the aesthetic of it, but I miss having like a satisfying scratch. Like if my skin is dry and I want to like scratch my legs, sometimes it doesn't feel nearly as good with artificial nails. These ones are about as close to your actual nails as it's going to get, and I really, really like them. Now, one of the things that you might think is, well, as you use them, obviously these little tabs aren't reusable. What if you run out? Well, they do give you a generous amount in each kit, but you can also order replacements from the website for $10 for, I think, 4 sheets of these. So let me walk you through the styles that they sent over to me, and then I will talk a little bit more about the pricing and all of that kind of thing, and then we're going to talk about a little bit of a giveaway. So obviously you saw this set here and this one over here. This is the little pedicure set. I took the inserts out and I don't know where I put them. I'm just going to put a picture of them up here because I have made the rookie mistake of including my feet in YouTube videos before, and let's just say the comments get interesting. People who like feet, like really like feet, and they are not afraid to share that information with anybody. So picture. All right, this set here, I really thought about putting them on right now, but I kind of want to save them for a special occasion because I love them so much. I just think they're so cute. The little polka dot one and then the like pearlescent one with the black border around it. I just love them, and I love this length of nail as well. That's what I'm wearing right now. I love square nails. I don't really like long nails because I do so much typing in my everyday life that long nails just get in the way of that. I can handle this length, and I love this design as well. Focus, there we go. So you've got one with like the little crystal stone kind of deals on it, and then like the dripping here. I think they're so pretty and so different. And then the ones obviously that I'm wearing right now, and then there's 2 more. One of them is a repeat of the one I just showed you. There we go. And then there is this set as well, which is a longer version of what I'm wearing right now, and obviously a different color, but similar idea. So I am going to be giving one of you guys these 2 sets. The instructions on how to enter the giveaway will be in the description box and a pinned comment, because as of this exact moment while I'm sitting down to film, I haven't thought of what those instructions will be yet, so be sure to check those 2 spots down below if you're interested in entering. And now just one more thing before we get into the pricing side of things and some additional information. They also have nail accessories, such as this cute little guy here. It's just a little bow, and then you can either use a little bit of nail glue, or you can cut up one of these glue tabs and you can just apply it to whatever nail you want, just to zhuzh it up a little bit, like if you're going on a special occasion or something like that. And then again, you can just peel it off if you've just used the glue tab without damaging the nail underneath it. I could not see myself using this on a day-to-day basis because constantly like reaching into pockets and all that kind of thing, and I think I would knock it off. But if I was going on like a date night dinner or something like that, I could see myself reaching for one of these. I'll show you the other design that they sent over to me. Let me do it this way because it's like a little jewel and a crown, and it's all very, very precious and cute. And then as well, Aspen loves this one. She wants this one. So pretend it's actually glued to my nail, and then it spins around like a little fidget spinner. Again, highly impractical, but cool and different. I've never seen anything like that. I think it'd be kind of cool to just like play around with that, but at any rate, they have those available on their site as well. So let's talk about the pricing then. So depending on the complexity of the design, they range from $10.95 up to $22.95. And every time I check this website, there are more and more designs available to choose from. And I'm hooked. I am really hooked. Like I said, I wore this set here for 8 days. By the end of the 8 days, the only one that was sort of moving around a little bit was my middle finger on my right hand. I am right-handed, so these are the ones that tend to show wear more often anyways, or more quickly. And I could just sort of slide the nail a little bit and then it went right back into place. It wasn't loose, it wasn't threatening to fall off. I still had to work to take it off. They are secure. I am very impressed by that because even when I glue nails to my fingers, getting 8 days out of them without having to re-glue a bunch of them is unlikely. So the fact that I only had to glue on the 2 pointer fingers, which frankly, these are the ones that I always have to glue on anyways because they're the ones that I use the most. So the fact that I only had to glue those 2 on and none of the other ones popped off at any point, I am incredibly impressed by that. With the Pedicure Set, I requested that set out of curiosity. I have seen pedicure, like artificial nails before, but it always just seemed like it would be really uncomfortable somehow, like your shoes wouldn't fit properly or socks would get snagged on stuff. I think they're mainly designed so that like in the summer when you're wearing open-toed shoes, you have like a perfect manicure everywhere you go. I have now had this Pedicure Set on for 7 days and it is showing no signs of wear. I have worn sandals, I have worn socks, I've worn boots, I've worn running shoes and gone for runs. Nothing is loose, nothing is uncomfortable. You can't feel that you're wearing them at all. They still look as good as they did on the day that I applied them. I will say, as you go through the website, you don't get the same options that you do from some of the Etsy sites where they'll have the design and then you can choose, ballerina or stiletto or square or oval. Any of those kind of things, you just kind of get what you get. But there is still a good range, and I think for, I don't want to say the basic nail wearer, but for somebody who wants a bit more of a practical approach to nails, maybe a professional such as myself who doesn't want like the really long nails. I love the look of them on other people, but for the job that I do, they're just completely impractical and just frustrate the hell out of me. I cannot function with them. I literally can't. So I think this kind of brand is perfect for people who don't want the exaggerated nails or the very long, very pointed kind of aesthetic. So I think there's a good practical element to the offerings that they have as well. And that's not to say that they're boring because some of these designs are stinking cute, beautiful, creative. There are quite a few more that I want to get. So let's talk about getting them. So when you go to their website, if you place an order over $39 US, you do get free shipping in the US. For international, any purchase over $100 is going to get you free shipping. And the kind people over at Snocca have created a discount code for me. So Kara25 will save you guys 25% with no minimum purchase. So even if you just want to buy one of the $11 sets just to try it out, you can save 25% off of that. It's not an affiliate code, so I don't get any sort of kickback from that. And again, they didn't ask me to do this video. There was no strings attached to it, but I've fallen so quickly in love with these nails that I had to share them with you. And I did reach out to the brand and just asked, is there a discount code or a current promo that you're offering? And they offered to make this discount code available for you guys. So if you want to check out the nails, I would appreciate it if you would use my code, but again, I don't get a kickback from it. It's just there to help you guys save some money. And then just final thought, it bears repeating. I have said it a bunch throughout this video, but I am incredibly impressed with how well these nails perform. For press-ons with tabs, I really didn't have high expectations. I was hoping, but I was skeptical, and my expectations were so far exceeded that they're like a blip on the horizon way back there. So I'm very, very happy with this. Thank you so much to Snocca for reaching out and for being just lovely to work with. Like, they have really been great to work with, and I'm so excited to have sort of crossed paths with them. There are definitely some designs on their site that I have got my eye on, and best believe I'm going to use my own code on that because why not, right? Okay, with all that said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.